భయపడినా So are you getting the voice now? Hello? Now you are getting the voice. Okay, I'll explain this question once again. Okay, no need to worry about that. I'll explain this. See here, for a simple pendulum, no, having time period t, the variation of kinetic energy with time is represented by, and we know that when we talk about a simple pendulum, kinetic energy at mean position will be maximum and extreme position will be minimum. So when I talk about the thing, no, here it doesn't go for the minimum. It went to the zero only. Like I cannot say like it has increased and decreased, increased and decreased. It has been increased, but when it's going for the extreme position, it becomes zero. So once again explain, sir, please. I'll explain, no issues. I'll complete this fifth question and then we'll go for the first, second and third and fourth. Okay, no need to worry about that. Okay, no. So when I talk about this, the first option, no, it's maintaining, it's constant. So obviously I can eliminate the option 1. And second option, as we have talked, it went to 0. So in this graph, no, it doesn't even touch the 0 value. So I can eliminate this also. I'll come for the third one. Fourth one, if you see, yes, 0 was there, increased, again 0, but it has not been decreased. No, how can kinetic energy can be negative? Kinetic energy cannot be negative, like it can vary, that's it, increase or decrease, that's it. So fourth also I can eliminate it. So if I talk about the third one, see 0, that is extreme position on the object, extreme position to the mean position which is maximum, again to the extreme position 0, maximum, again extreme position 0, again maximum, again 0, which means 0, max, again 0. It is keep on changing like this. So option 3 will be my answer, right? So when I talk about the first question, okay, see here the speed of light is in a vacuum is taken as unity. Ante manam normal ga em chestam, speed of light ante 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second ani తీసుకుంటాం కదా. But they have given that it is unity. Unity ante meaning enti, value equals to 1 కదా. So speed of light అనేది 1 meter per second అని తీసుకోమని చెప్పారు. We should take this as 1 meter per second and time how much they have given, it is 6 minutes 40 seconds. I need to convert that minute into seconds, everything, no. So 6 minutes 40 seconds, the time t. So t will be equals to 6 into 60. 1 minute equals to 60 seconds kada. So 6 into 60 plus 40, which gives us 360 plus 40, 400 seconds. So 400 seconds we got. We know the speed. So can I get the distance value? So speed equals to distance by time, where distance equals to speed into time. Speed anta they have taken as unity. Okay, that one you should be clear about that. Okay, so 1 into 400. So answer is 400. That's it. Okay, that's the first option. And second question చూసామంటే like Young's modulus, compressibility and bulk modulus and Poisson's ratio they have given. So Young's modulus, it is nothing but stress by strain, which is nothing but force by area by change in length by length. So obviously the second one. Compressibility, it is inverse of the bulk modulus, right? So third one, bulk modulus, and the fourth one it is 1. So 2, 3, 4, 1. Option 4. 2, 3, 4, 1. Got it? When I talk about the third one, so I should find which is forward and which is reversed. If I get the forward, I can take whether it is in series or parallel. So here if I talk it is in parallel and we have substituted the value. How much? So 1 by r parallel equals to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2. Okay, 1 by 2. So we got this as r parallel equals to 4 by 3. And they are asking current in the circuit. So current in the circuit in the sense, sixth question cheppandi sir. Okay, I'll complete this one. We'll go for the sixth one. Okay, I'll complete this one. So V is equals to IR. I will be equals to V by R, which is nothing but 10 by 4 by 3, which gives us 30 by 4, and this is 15 by 2. Okay, that's it. Yeah, we'll go for the sixth question now. The resistor is connected to a battery. How much they have given? 12 volt EMF, and internal resistance is 2 ohm. Internal resistance 2 ohm ఇచ్చాడు, but battery ఎంత 12 volt. So terminal voltage అడుగుతున్నాడు. Terminal voltage. Let me take E is equals to V minus IR. Okay, అంటే voltage ఎంత చెప్పాడు? 12 minus internal resistance ఎంత? 2, and current how much? It is 0.6. So 12 minus 1.2, which is nothing but how much? 11, and it is 10.8. Option 4 is the answer. 10.8. Terminal voltage, like they are asking for terminal voltage. See carefully, like look at the question carefully. Okay, I guess it's clear about the first page of the question paper. No, can we go for the second one? Okay, second paper వెళ్తాం, అంటే second page of the paper. Okay, done. A flask contains argon and chlorine in the ratio of 2:1 by mass. The temperature of the mixture is 27 degrees Celsius. Okay, fine. The ratio of the root mean square speed of the molecule of the two gases, Vrms and Vrms, of the argon and the chlorine they have given, right? So atomic mass enta ichadu? Argon they have given us 40, and chlorine they have given us 70. So what is the relation between the atomic mass and the Vrms? Yeah, em levu, like V equals to, like Vrms equals to root over 3RT by M kada. Like the first one, they have taken the mixture of the temperature 27 degrees Celsius, so I can neglect that first numerator as constant. 3R, R is constant, 3 is constant, and T is also same for both of them, again it is constant. Ante meaning enti? Vrms is inversely proportional to root M. So V RMS for argon by V RMS for chlorine will be equals to root over M chlorine by M argon. Inversely proportional kada. So chlorine ki enta? They have given 70, and what argon? It is 40. 0 and 0 I can cancel it out. So which means root over 7 by 4. So root 4 ఎలా రాసుకోవచ్చు? 2. So root 7 by 2. So option ఏంటి? root 7 by 2, option 1. Done. Okay, we'll go for the next one. Okay, I guess the question also visible, no? కనిపిస్తుంది కదా క్వశ్చన్స్ మీకు? Okay, done. So the next question, a ray of monochromatic light is passing through an equilateral prism ABC as shown in the given figure. The refracted ray QR is parallel to its base BC. అంటే refracted ray QR అనేది parallel to BC and the angle of incident I is 50. Then the angle of deviation is okay. Deviation ఫార్ములా ఏంటి? డీవియేషన్ కంటే ఫార్ములా మనకు తెలుసు, డెల్టా ఈక్వల్స్ టు I ప్లస్ E మైనస్ A. ఇది ఒక సింపుల్ ఫార్ములా అంతే కదా. I ఈక్వల్ E కూడా ఈక్వల్ అంటే 50 which is nothing but 50 plus 50. Angle of deviation ఎంత చెప్పాడు లైక్ okay, angle of deviation I need to find and A is nothing but 60, no, A 60, so 60, so 100 minus 60 which is nothing but 40. So answer ఏంటి? Option 3. Option 3 is the answer. Done. Okay, again match the following we got here. Ante list 1 list 2 they have given, I need to mark that, I need to match the followings, no. So he is equals to h mu, ante E is equals to h mu ఏది సంబంధించింది, లైక్ డి బ్రోగ్లీ వేవ్ లెంత్, పార్టికల్స్ నేచర్ ఆఫ్ లైట్, వేవ్ నేచర్ ఆఫ్ లైట్, లేదు ఎనర్జీ ఆఫ్ ఫోటాన్. సో ఈ అంటే ఏంటి, ఆబ్వియస్లీ ఇట్ ఇస్ ఎనర్జీ, నో. సో 4. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు డిఫ్రాక్షన్ అండ్ ఇంటర్ఫరెన్స్ విల్ లీవ్ అబౌట్ దట్, బట్ వెన్ వి గో ఫర్ ది సి, లాంబ్డా ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు హెచ్ బై పి. లాంబ్డా అంటే ఏంటి? వేవ్ లెంత్. ఏం లే వేవ్ లెంత్ మనం మాట్లాడుతున్నాం, డి బ్రోగ్లీ వేవ్ లెంత్. ఓకే, దెన్ విచ్ వన్? సో నౌ డైఫ్రాక్షన్ అండ్ ఇంటర్ఫరెన్స్ గురించి మాట్లాడతాం. అంటే డిఫ్రాక్షన్ అండ్ ఇంటర్ఫరెన్స్, విచ్ వన్ వీఆర్ టాకింగ్, లైక్ పార్టికల్స్ నేచర్ ఆఫ్ లైట్ ఆర్ వేవ్ నేచర్ ఆఫ్ లైట్? Obviously it is particles nature, no, and obviously the Compton effects will be, it is particles nature of light. So which is nothing but A is 4, A is 4 ante option 3 I can eliminate it. B is how much? B is 3, B is 3 ante first one I can eliminate it. C is 1, C is 1 in the sense obviously the option 4 is the answer. Okay, we'll go for the next one. Excuse me. Okay, 2 minutes, I'll drink water and come, and we'll continue with the question number 10. చేద్దామా, కంటిన్యూ చేద్దామా? So in the first excited state of an hydrogen atom, the energy of its electron is minus 3.4 electron volt. The radial distance of the electron from the hydrogen nucleus in this case is approximately they are asking. Okay, అంటే రేడియల్ డిస్టెన్స్ దే ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్, నో ద రేడియస్, నో అంటే రేడియస్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు కదా. అంటే ఫార్ములా ఏంటి రేడియస్కి? సో ఐ విల్ రైట్ ది ఫార్ములా హియర్. సో Rn, like radius of nth orbit is nothing but 0.529 into n square into Armstrong, right? So first excited state ante it is obviously 4, like 2, no, n is equals to 2, so it is 0.529 into 4 Armstrong. So what is the value will I get when I multiply 0.529 into 4? So 4 times, no, so 4 times in the sense 500 into 4 2000, 29 into 4, like we'll take 30. 30 into 4, it is 120. So 2.1 approximately, can I take 2.1 Armstrong? I can write it as 2.1 into 10 power minus 10. So A the answer, option 3, approximate, like I am getting the value, not approximate, I am getting the value, 2.1 into 10 power minus 10 meter. Okay, we'll go for the next one. So next enti question number 11 kada. A box of mass 15 kg is kept on the floor of a stationary trolley. Okay, stationary trolley cheppadu. The coefficient of static friction between the box and the trolley is, okay, మనం రాసుకుంటాం ఏం గివన్ ఇచ్చారు అనేసి. మాస్ ఎంత చెప్పాడు, మాస్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు 12 kg చెప్పారు, అండ్ కోఎఫిషియంట్ ఆఫ్ ఫ్రిక్షన్ mu is equals to 0.12, coefficient of static friction. Okay, static friction. Okay, keeping the box in a stationary over the trolley, the maximum acceleration with which the trolley can be moved horizontally, okay, in meter per second square. Like they are asking about the acceleration, right? And the friction formula ఏంటి, mu into n, and force equals to F. No, అంటే ఈ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఇలా ఉంది, ఒక ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేస్తే ఫ్రిక్షన్ ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్ యాక్ట్ అవుతుంది, అంటే ఫోర్స్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఫ్రిక్షన్. సో కెన్ ఐ రైట్ force as mass into acceleration and friction as mu into n. So mu like n enti, again n is nothing but mg kada, the normal force kada ikkada. So mass into acceleration will be equals to mu into m into g. M cancel avutadi and the acceleration enti, acceleration equals to 0.12 into g enta 10, so 1.2 meter per second square. So option it is 4. మరి ఎందుకు సార్ ఇది ఇచ్చారు, లైక్ మాస్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు 12 kg అంటే మాస్ మనం యూజ్ చేయట్లేదు, ఇక్కడ క్యాన్సిల్ అవుట్ చేసేసినాం. బట్ ఎందుకు అంటే లైక్ టు కన్ఫ్యూజ్, అంటే కొంతమంది ఎలా ఏం చేస్తారంటే మాస్ 12 kg ఇంటూ యాక్సిలరేషన్ అండ్ మ్యూ దట్ ఈస్ 0.2 ఇంటూ 0.12 ఇంటూ 12 ఇంటూ 10, అది క్యాల్కులేట్ చేసి మళ్ళీ మాస్తో డివైడ్ చేస్తారు. అది మనకు అవసరం లేదు, ఎంఎం ఇక్కడే క్యాన్సిల్ చేసుకోవచ్చు కదా. I can cancel this mm and I can get the value as it is. So mu into g, which is nothing but 0.12 into 10, that is 1.2 meter per second square. Next 12th question kada. అర్థమైంది కదా 11th question. Okay. So 5 capacitors of the capacitance C1, 2, 3, 4 equals to 10 microfarad and C5 is equals to 2.5 microfarad are connected as shown in the figure, along with a battery 50 volt. And the options ఏమి ఇచ్చారు ఇక్కడ, ఈక్వివలెంట్ capacitance and the charge on the each capacitor respectively. 5 microfarad 125 microcoulomb on C1 to C4 and 25 microcoulomb on C5. 5 microfarad 125 microcoulomb on all capacitor, 5 microfarad 250 microcoulomb on all capacitor, 4 microfarad 250 microcoulomb on C1 to C4 and 125 microcoulomb on C5. Okay, I need to check this one, right? So if I talk about this C1 and C2, both are in the same ratios, no, like C1 by C2, C3 by C4, C1 by C1 by C2 equals to C3 by C4, which is nothing but 10 by 10, which is equals to 1. And everything same. అప్పుడు లైక్ వీట్ స్టోన్ బ్రిడ్జ్ అని గురించి మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు లైక్ ఐ కెన్ ఎలిమినేట్ దిస్ వన్, దిస్ ఇస్ అ వైర్, ఐ కెన్ ఎలిమినేట్ దిస్, దట్స్ ఇట్. దెన్ వాట్ విల్ బి ద థింగ్, దే ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ ద ఈక్వివలెంట్ కెపాసిటెన్స్ అండ్ ది చార్జ్ ఆన్ ది ఈచ్ కెపాసిటర్. సో కెన్ ఐ టేక్ Q is equals to CV, Q is equals to CV. And one more thing is like when I talk about the equivalent, no, I need to solve this, right? I need to solve this series, then series, and then parallel. So series in the sense 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10, which is equals to 2 by 10. So 1 by C parallel, C series, sorry, C series. So 1 by C will be equals to 2 by 10, which is nothing but C will be equals to 5. We got the value of 5. Ante idi 2 connections same, e 2 connections same, which means Q is equals to CV, that is 5 into how much, 50, 250. So option A undi ikkada like C5 అనేది లేదు మనకి, అంటే ఆప్షన్ 1 and 4 I can eliminate easily. So 5 microfarad, okay, but 250 micro coulomb on the all capacitor. So option 3. Done? Can we go for the next one? అంటే this one is based on amount of work done raise, okay, gravitation ఇది కదా. So the amount of work done to raise a mass m from the surface from the surface అని చెప్తున్నాడు ఫస్ట్ పాయింట్. టు ది ఎర్త్ ఆఫ్ ది హైట్ ఈక్వల్ టు ది రేడియస్ ఆఫ్ ది ఎర్త్. అంటే సెకండ్ పాయింట్ ఏం చెప్తున్నాడు అంటే హైట్ ఎంత రేస్ చేశారో ఆ హైట్ అనేది ఈక్వల్ టు ది రేడియస్ ఆఫ్ ది ఎర్త్. ఓకే, సో యా, సో చేంజ్ ఇన్ పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ది వర్క్ డన్ కదా. అంటే పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీ ఏంటి, U ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు మైనస్ GMM బై ఆర్. సో ఇనీషియల్గా మనకి ఒక పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీ ఉంటుంది అండ్ ఫైనల్గా ఇంకొక పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీ చేంజ్ అవుతుంది, విచ్ మీన్స్ W ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు డెల్టా U, విచ్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ U ఇనీషియల్ మైనస్ U ఫైనల్. ఓకే, U ఇనీషియల్ మైనస్ U ఫైనల్. Why we have taken like that means like minus of delta U, no, like kinetic energy ఏంటి, kinetic energy ఇట్లా తీసుకున్నారు సార్ ఫైనల్ మైనస్ ఇనిషియల్గా, మరి ఎందుకు ఇక్కడ ఇనిషియల్ మైనస్ ఫైనల్ తీసుకున్నారు, బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ నెగటివ్ సింబల్. ఈ నెగటివ్ సింబల్ ఇక్కడ ఉంది కాబట్టి మనం ఇనిషియల్ మైనస్ ఫైనల్ని తీసుకున్నాం. ఓకేనా, సో వాట్ ఈస్ ఇనిషియల్, మైనస్ GMM అట్ ది సర్ఫేస్, సో ఇనిషియల్ ఇట్ ఇస్ R, సో మైనస్ ఆఫ్ మైనస్ GMM, okay, minus of minus GMM by 2R. then no, so minus and minus plus అవుతుంది and minus 1 no, ఇక్కడ అక్కడ ప్లస్ ఉంది, so what happens here, so I'll get GMM by 2R. so GM అని ఎలా రాసుకోవచ్చు, G స్క్వేర్గా కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలంటే లైక్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ స్మాల్ g, ఈ క్యాపిటల్ Gని స్మాల్ gగా ఎలా రాసుకోవచ్చు అంటే GM is equals to G square M. Okay, I can write that one, I can convert that one. Oh sorry, it is not G square M, G R square, sorry, it is G R square. Okay na, ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ కన్వర్ట్ చేసాం, లైక్ I can substitute this value here, no, so G R square by and M is there by 2R, 1 R and other R will get cancelled. How much will I be get here, 1 by 2 M R G, M G R, whatever it is, So which is the option here? I can take 1 by 2 mgr, option 4. Option 4, that's it. Okay, can we go for the next one? Each side of a metallic cube of a mass 5.580 kg is measured to be 9 centimeter. Keeping the significant figure in view, the density of the material of a cube can be best expressed as x into 10 power 3 kg per meter cube. What is the value of x they are asking? Ante like first of all, I will tell you something here. Okay, done. So I will tell you something here. See, for significant figures, no, like for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, the algebraic rules ఏమంటే multiplication and division I need to have the least significant figure. For addition and subtraction least decimal point అని ఉండాలి. అంటే ఇక్కడ డెన్సిటీ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నాడు. డెన్సిటీ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ మాస్ బై వాల్యూమ్. అంటే ఇది ఏంటి? డివిజన్ కదా. డివిజన్ అంటే లీస్ట్ significant I need to talk, least significant. Okay, so 9 centimeter, so 9 centimeter ante meters ki convert cheyali kada nenu. So this is nothing but measured is 9 centimeter each side anetappudu mass 5.580 divided by it is 9 into 10 power minus 2 power 3. వాల్యూమ్ అంటే ఏంటి? సైడ్ ఇంటూ సైడ్ ఇంటూ సైడ్. ఒక సైడ్కి 9 సెంటీమీటర్ అంటే 9 ఇంటూ 10 పవర్ మైనస్ 2 మీటర్ అంటే 3 సైడ్స్కి పవర్ 3. ఓకే, సో ఐ నీడ్ టు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ దిస్ వాల్యూ. క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ చేసిన తర్వాత లైక్ ఐ నీడ్ టు టేక్ టు ది సిగ్నిఫికెంట్ ఫిగర్. ఐ నీడ్ టు టాక్ అబౌట్ ఇన్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ది సిగ్నిఫికెంట్ విచ్ మీన్స్ లీస్ట్ సిగ్నిఫికెంట్. నో, లీస్ట్ సిగ్నిఫికెంట్ అంటే ఐ నీడ్ టు టాక్ ది లీస్ట్ సిగ్నిఫికెంట్. ఓకే, so 9 into 9 is 81. Again 81 into 9 I need to talk. No, 81 into 9. 81 into 9 it is nothing but 9 and 8 72. So I can say that 5.580 divided by 7.29 or 72.9 kuda raskochu kada. 72.9 ఒక్క డెసిమల్ కూడా తీసుకోవచ్చు, లీస్ట్ డెసిమల్ గా. లైక్ దే హావ్ టేకన్ లీస్ట్ డెసిమల్ ఐ నీడ్ టు కన్సిడర్ ఇంటూ 10 power or 729 I will write here. 729 into 10 power minus 6. Minus 6 kada. Now you can calculate it. I need to calculate it. I need to get for the least one. Okay, least one. Which means I will get the option around 4 I guess. 7.7. 7.7 I guess. 7.7. మనం ఇది క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తే 7.7 అనేది వస్తుంది. లైక్ 7.69 something I'll get. Okay, so to consider in a least significant I'll take 7.7. Done. We'll go for the next question. Following plot shown variation of velocity with time of a ball thrown vertically upward and falling back. Which of the following plot are correct? అంటే vertically upward throw చేసేటప్పుడు like it will be having the velocity. అంటే యాక్సిలరేషన్ అక్కడ 0 అవ్వదు కదా. యాక్సిలరేషన్ విల్ నాట్ బి బికమ్ జీరో. అంటే వెలాసిటీ బికమ్ జీరో, యాక్సిలరేషన్ ఎందుకు జీరో అవ్వదు? లైక్ ఇట్ గోస్ అగైన్, ఇట్ విల్ కమ్ డౌన్ like 9.8 meter per second square. One is opposing, one is with 9 point, like with the ball only. Okay, so which means initially the velocity is decreasing. Velocity decrease avutadante ante linear ga decrease avutundi kada. So I can say this one I can eliminate it, this one also I can eliminate it, this also I can eliminate it. Go for the second A and B, A and C. So 0 అయింది మళ్ళీ ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది కదా, బట్ ఎలా ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది? నెగటివ్గా ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది. విచ్ మీన్స్ ఇనిషియలీ వెలాసిటీ ఈస్ డిక్రీజింగ్, యాక్సిలరేషన్ ఈస్ కీప్ ఆన్ లైక్ అపోజింగ్ మీ, విచ్ మీన్స్ యాక్సిలరేషన్ G ఈస్ ఆల్వేస్ డౌన్వర్డ్, వెలాసిటీ అప్వర్డ్. అగైన్ వెలాసిటీ ఇట్ ఈస్ డౌన్వర్డ్, రైట్? సో ఇంక్రీజింగ్ అండ్ దెన్ డిక్రీజింగ్. ఆప్షన్ C ఈస్ ది ఆన్సర్. C only. Yeah, that is option 1. ikkada icharu, like you can see this one, that is C only, D only, B only, A and E only. So C only. Done. Once you have, okay, we'll go for the next one. Okay. 16th question, the sum of kinetic energy and the potential energy of a simple pendulum bob is 0.02 joules. Speed of a simple pendulum bob at equilibrium position is. So equilibrium position అని మాట్లాడుతున్నారు అంటే like I should consider this one, no? ఈక్విలిబ్రియం పొజిషన్లో లైక్ పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీ అనేది 0 ఉంటుంది కదా. లైక్ ఇన్ ది ప్రీవియస్ క్వశ్చన్స్, లైక్ 5th క్వశ్చన్ ఆర్ 6th క్వశ్చన్, వి వర్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ ది బాబ్. కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ చేంజ్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. ఎట్లా చేంజ్ అవుతాయంటే ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతాయి మళ్ళీ 0 అవుతుంది. సో టోటల్ ఎనర్జీ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ ప్లస్ పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీ. అంటే టోటల్ ఎనర్జీ ఎంత చెప్పారు? 0.02 జౌల్స్. 0.02 ఈక్వల్స్ టు 1/2 mv² ప్లస్ 0 అంతే కదా. అంటే మాస్ ఎంత? 20 గ్రామ్ చెప్పారు. 20 గ్రామ్ అంటే 1/2 ఇంటూ 20 డివైడ్ బై 1000 కేజీలో కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి. ఎవ్రీథింగ్ షుడ్ బి ఇన్ SI యూనిట్ అండ్ ఇంటూ v². 10 and 10 విల్ గెట్ క్యాన్సల్. 1/2 ఇంటూ 0.02, ఇక్కడ 0.02 ఉంది, మరి ఇది క్యాన్సల్ చేసుకోవచ్చు కదా, ఇంటూ v². రైట్? నో, ఈ 2 ఇక్కడ వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. So v², so v will be equals to √2, which is nothing but √2 value enta 1.41 meter per second. So 14.1, no, option 2 is the answer. Done? Yeah, once we'll complete this question and we'll come for the 17th question later, okay? So in the circuit below, the voltage appearing across the diode D will be to the form. Okay, so when we see the graph, no, graph ela kanipistundi, like it is increasing and then decreasing, like forward first half, next half negative, like first half అనేది పాజిటివ్ లో ఉంది, సెకండ్ హాఫ్ నెగటివ్ లో ఉంది, ఫార్వర్డ్ బయాస్డ్ లో కదా. సో which means which option I should go with now? Yes, as you said, it is correct. So it is nothing but like when reversed bias, no, reversed bias ante ela untundi, like it acts as a wire kada. So act as a wire anetappudu like everything will be in the yes, that is will be same, like VI will be equals to VD. Correct? No, Vi will be equals to Vd. Then everything is same in the sense option 3 will be my answer. Correct? No? Yeah, we'll go for the next one. The 19th question. So, an AC circuit contains a resistance of 1 kilo ohm, a capacitor of 0.1 microfarad and an inductor of 1 microhenry connected in series. The resonance frequency of the circuit is approximately. So, resonance frequency formula enti 1 F is equals to 1 by 2 pi LC kada. Yes, no, LC. Resonance frequency F is equals to 1 by 2 pi root over LC. So, inductor icheru, capacitor also they have given 1 microfarad, right. So, 1 by 2 pi root over how much? 1 microhenry they have given and 1 microfarad they have given. Okay, 10 power minus 6 and 10 power minus 3. So, 10 power minus 6, 0.1 into 10 power minus 6. I can write this 0.1, no, 0.1 as 10 power minus 1, which is nothing but 10 power minus 7. And 10 power minus 7, okay na, 10 power minus 7 okati undi. And into how much? Microhenry, no, 1 microhenry, and 10 power minus 3. So, 1 by 2 pi root over 10 power minus 10. So, so 1 by 2 pi into 10 power minus 5, which is nothing but 10 power 5 divided by 2 pi. Okay. So, what will be the value? F I will give value approximately, like I will tell the value, which is nothing but 15.9 kilohertz. Option A, fourth option, 15.9 kilohertz. Okay. Completed. We'll go for the 20th question. So, 20th question, in inference and interference and diffraction, the light energy is redistributed. If it is reduced in one region, producing a dark fringes, it increases in another region, so producing a bright fringes. అంటే ఒకటి ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతాయి, ఇంకొకటి లైక్ ఒకటి ఇంక్రీజ్ అయితే అంటే ఏమవుతున్నది లైక్ డార్క్ అండ్ బ్రైట్, లైక్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇంటర్చేంజింగ్ కదా అక్కడ. సో as there is no gain or loss of energy, these phenomena are consistent with a principle of conservation of energy. There is no gain or loss of energy, these phenomena are consistent with the principle of conservation of energy. Okay, it is true. Diffraction and interference of characteristics exhibited only by the light waves. No, it is not only by the light waves, no. So obviously it is false. One, it is true, okay. First one, it is true, it is false, which means A is true, B is also true, no. A is false, no. Both A and B are false, so option 3 is the answer. A is true and B is false. Okay, can we go for the next one? For a traveling harmonic wave, y of x comma t is equals to 2 cos 2 pi of 10t minus 0.0080x plus 0.35, where x and y are in centimeter and t is in seconds. Okay, The phase difference between oscillatory motion of 2 points separated by a distance 0.5 meter is, okay, we'll do this question. I'll take my question paper, I'll, yeah. So, how much? Y is nothing but, it is 2.0, which is nothing but cos of, so cos 2 pi, no, cos 2 pi of 10t minus 0.0080 x plus 0.35. Okay. So, what is the thing they have given? Like separated by distance, delta x is equals to 0.5. And what is the value of k? K is nothing but, yeah, the total value 2 pi of 10 minus 10t minus 0.080 x plus 0.35. I will write here. So, k is nothing but how much? It is 2 pi into 0.0080, which is in centimeter, no? So, centimeter inverse, and delta x is equals to 0.5 meter, which is nothing but I will convert this to the centimeter. Let me take 50 centimeter. So, what will be the phase difference? So, phase difference they are asking, phi is equals to k into delta x. So, 2 pi into 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 8 divided by 10 power 10 power 4 into 50 centimeter. So, I need to calculate this one. 10 power 4, 10 power minus 4 I can take, right? 16 into 5 into pi into 10 power, this is 10 minus 3, 10 power minus 3. Got it? So, how much? This is 80 into 3.14 into 10 power minus 3. So, 3.14 kada, and how much will I get? 22 by 7. So, approximately, yes, option 2, 0.8 pi radians, 0.8 pi. Okay. They have given in terms of pi only, no? Yes. So, 80 into 10 power minus 3 into pi. So, oka 0 velipotadi 0.8 pi. That's it. Done. Katam. 21st question. Second question kada. Next. Oh, sorry. So, magnitude and direction of the acceleration produced in a body of a mass 5 kg when two mutually perpendicular forces, 8 Newton and 6 Newton act respectively. Two mutually perpendicular into enti? One is acting 8 like this, other 6 is acting like this, which means I need to take the component, no, like the resultant, root over 8 square plus 6 square, which is nothing but root over 64 plus 36, which is nothing but 10. 10, no? So, mass 5 kg, F is equals to m into A, this is 10, mass 5, acceleration I need to get it. So, A will be equals to 2 meter per second square. What about the angle they are asking? Theta. This is 8 and this is 6. So, tan theta will be equals to 8 by 6, which is nothing but 4 by 3. Theta will be equals to tan inverse of 4 by 3. How much? With which force I am talking? With which force we should talk? With option, yes, 4 by 3, no? Option 3. Ante. Okay, we'll go for the next one. Consider two uncharged capacitor of equal capacitance, 200 picofarad. One of them is charged by 100 volt supply and disconnected. Now this capacitor is connected to uncharged capacitor. The amount of electrostatic energy, ante like I need to talk about electrostatic energy, no? So delta U will be equals to of CV square kada. This C I need to talk in terms of capacitance, charged and then connected. Okay, so 1 by C equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2, which is nothing but C1 C2 by, so C1 plus C2 by C1 C2. So C will be equals to C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. So U will be equals to 1 by 2 C1 C2 by C1 plus C2, and V is changing, no, it is changing, which is nothing but V2 minus V1 the whole square. Okay, V2 minus V1 the whole square. So equal capacitance 200 picofarad. So 200 into 200 divided by 200 plus 200 into how much? 100 minus 0. Okay, connected and uncharged capacitor, 0 the whole square. Okay. One by 2 into 200 into 200 divided by 400, and this is 100 the whole square. So 1 1 1, which is nothing but 2 zeros also will get cancelled off. So 1 by 2 into 100 into 100 into 100. Okay, and picofarad, no, 10 power minus 12, 10 power minus 12. 1 picofarad here and 1 picofarad here, 1 picofarad, 1 picofarad, it will get cancelled off, only 1 picofarad will be left out. So how many zeros? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 1 divided by 2 into 10 power minus 6. So it is nothing but 0.5 into 10 power minus 6. Option 1 is the answer. Kada ante, option 1. Okay, we'll go for the 24th question. I'll erase this one first. So 24th question em cheptunnaru, like power of a crane which lifts a mass of 1000 kg to the height of 20 meter in 10 seconds. P is equals to work done by time. Work done enti mgh, the potential energy, and time t. 1000 into now 9.8 they have taken, no, okay, 9.8 into height enta 20 divide by 10 seconds. 1 0 and 1 0 will get cancelled off, and this is 98 times 2 in the sense 98 times 2 196, 19.6 kada, 19.6 into 10 power 3, 19.6 into 10 power 3, this is kilo, so 19.6 kilowatt, option 3. Okay, yes, as I told you in the class only, like this vernier caliper question, obviously they will ask this kind of question, the same kind of question will be asked, I told many times in the class. in a vernier caliper 20 VSD coincides with 16 MSD అంటే 20 VSD equals to 16 MSD and each division ఒక్క MSD ఎంత చెప్తున్నాడు, it is 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter. Okay, and we know the conversions also. అంటే what conversions? VSD is equals to 16 by 20 MSD, which is nothing but 8 times 10 times 0.8 MSD. So least count value enta VSD, sorry, MSD minus VSD, no, this MSD how much millimeter they have given, no, so millimeter, 1 MSD minus 1 VSD, so 1 millimeter minus 1, sorry, 0.8 millimeter, which is nothing but 0.2. So millimeter to centimeter conversion, so kilometer, meter, centimeter, millimeter, so 10 power 3, 10 power 2, 10 power 1, and this is 10 power minus 1 in this way, millimeter to centimeter. So 10 power minus 1, no, so 10 power minus 1 in the sense obviously I will get the value as option 3, 0.02. అంటే ఇక్కడ mm లో ఆన్సర్ వచ్చింది, ఐ నీడ్ టు గెట్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ సెంటీమీటర్, ఆప్షన్ సెంటీమీటర్లు ఇచ్చారు. Done. When a ruler falls vertically, 5 different person catches with a different reaction time. So which one is the correct distance travelled by the ruler for each person? So person A reaction time is 0.20, person B reaction time is 0.22, person C reaction time is 0.18, person D reaction time is 0.19, person E reaction time is 0.21. అంటే ఫస్ట్ మనం ఈ క్వశ్చన్ మనకు అర్థం కాకపోతే కూడా లైక్ రియాక్షన్ టైం ఇచ్చినారు, ఐ విల్ అరేంజ్ దెమ్ ఫస్ట్. ఓకే, ఐ విల్ అరేంజ్ దెమ్. సో విచ్ ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ హై నంబర్ ఆప్షన్ లైక్ B1 is having I, B తర్వాత 20 to 21, E is having 21 and then A is having, after A it is D and C. Okay, arrange చేసుకున్నాం. either ఇంక్రీజింగ్ ఉండాలి, డిక్రీజింగ్ ఉండాలి, CDA BE ఉండాలి, లేకపోతే BEA DC ఉండాలి. సో హౌ టు నో దిస్ వన్? సో లాంగర్ రియాక్షన్ టైమ్ విల్ బి ఈక్వల్స్ టు గ్రేటర్ డిస్టెన్స్ ట్రావెల్డ్ కదా. సో రియాక్షన్ టైం ఎక్కువ ఉంటే లైక్ గ్రేటర్ ది డిస్టెన్స్ హెస్ బీన్ ట్రావెల్డ్. సో ఆబ్వియస్లీ ఐ షుడ్ గో విత్ విచ్ ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ మోర్ టైమ్. మోర్ టైమ్ అని అంటే B. సో B గ్రేటర్ దాన్ లైక్ దిస్ మై ఆన్సర్, అంతే. సో సింపుల్. ఆప్షన్ 3. Okay, we'll go for the next one. Uniform metallic wire having a resistance 4 ohm is bent to form a square loop ABCD. A figure resistance 2 ohm is connected between B and D. Okay, B and D. A battery 2 volt is connected across A and C as shown in the figure. Find the current ఏం అడుగుతున్నాడు. సో ABCD అనేది ఒక స్క్వేర్ లూప్ అంటే ఒక వైర్ 4 ohms అంటే స్క్వేర్ లూప్లో తీసుకుంటే ఇది 1 ohms 1 ohms 1 ohms and 1 ohms. So in between them again 2 ohm is there. Okay, 2 ohm is there, which means can I talk about a Wheatstone bridge kada. Wheatstone bridge తీసుకుంటే like obviously the middle part will get cancelled off, and then I can take that as series and parallel combination. Okay, series and parallel combination. So obviously I will get as 1 by 1 plus 1 by 1, so 2, so I will get the final resistance as 2. Once you check it, this one 2 and this one 2, so 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, 2 by 2, so it is 1 ohm. Okay, 1 ohms, and I is equals to V by R. V ఎంత చెప్పాడు 2 and it is 1, so 2 ampere answer అంతే. See here, series kada, series అంటే 1 plus 1, again series 1 plus 1, and then parallel 1 by 2, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, which is nothing but 2 by 2, which is equals to 1, and reverse తీసుకుంటే మళ్ళీ 1. Got it? Answer is 2 ampere. Yeah, we'll go for the next one. Twenty-eighth question. A room heater is rated 400 watt 220 volt. If the supply voltage drop to 200 volt, what will be the power consumed? So power consumed ante formula enti in terms of voltage. P is directly proportional to V square by R. So P dash by, so P by P dash kada, P dash by P is equals to V1 by V2 the whole square. So initial ga power anta and 220 and divided by 200. So 400 11 by 10, 11 by 10 ante whole square. So 400 into 121 divided by 100, 0 will get cancelled, and what will I get? So 121 so 120. Okay, sorry, V dash 200 V ఇది ఓకే ఏమవుతుంది ఇక్కడ 200 అంటే ఇక్కడ 220 కదా, లైక్ దిస్ వన్ ఐ షుడ్ టేక్ ఈక్వల్. నో, ఇక్కడ 400 అంటే ఇక్కడ 220 కదా, ఐ హావ్ టేకెన్ ఇన్ ఉల్టా లైక్ ఇన్ ది ఆపోజిట్, సో స్క్వేర్. సో P dash will be equals to 400 into 10 by 11 the whole square, అంటే ఏమవుతుంది? సో 400 into 100 divided by 121. ఓకేనా, ఇప్పుడు అర్థమైంది కదా, లైక్ యా, బికాస్ P dash is directly proportional to V dash, P is directly proportional to V, అంటే ఇక్కడ 400 ఇక్కడ తీసుకోవాలంటే ఇక్కడ 220 రావాలి. ఓకే, సో ఆన్సర్ what is the option? It is 330.5, that is option 3, 331 answer, 331. ఓకే, పదమా నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ వెళ్దాం. Okay, I'll take out the things. Okay, fine, we'll complete it fast now. So 100 turns closely wounded circular coil of a radius 5 cm has a magnetic field 3.14. magnetic field ఇచ్చేసారు, B is equals to 3.14 into 10 power minus 3 Tesla. At its center, the current flowing through the coil and the magnitude of the magnetic moment of this coil R respectively. So B is equals to, it is nothing but mu naught Ni by R, that is 2R. So how much B naught, U naught? Mu naught is 4 pi into 10 power minus 7, and how much the coil, it is turn, it is 100. Current I need to find, right? So I need to find out the current. I divide by 2 times of how much? 5 centimeter. So 5 into 10 power minus 2 meter. So this is 3.14 into 10 power minus 3. So from this I'll get I value as 2.5 ampere. Okay, 2.5 ampere. I can neglect this option 1 and 3. I need to focus on this 2 and 4 now. And the next one, what they are asking, magnetic moment of this coil. Magnetic moment in the formula N into I into A. So M is equals to NIA. Area kada, so N 100 is 2.5 into pi r square kada, area. So pi into R, how much? 5 into 10 power minus 2 the whole square. Okay. So when I solve this one, we will get approximately 2 ampere. Okay. They have given in terms of A only, they have given, no? Okay, I will take this in terms of A only. So 2.5, yes. So it is approximately, yeah, this also I should consider, pi into 5 into 10 power minus 2 the whole square. Correct only, 25, and 25 into 25, 125, and this is 22 by 7. Okay, so I will get option 4 as the answer, 2 ampere meter square. 2 ampere meter square. అక్కడ A అనేది ఆంపియర్ మీటర్ స్క్వేర్, లైక్ ద యూనిట్. A అనేది ఏరియా కాదు, ఇక్కడ A అనేది ఏరియా. ఓకేనా? నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ చూద్దాం. So 4 statements are given. The volume of a nucleus is proportional to volume of a nucleus. అంటే రేడియస్ ఎంత? రేడియస్ మనకి ప్రపోర్షనల్ కదా. R is directly proportional to A power 1/3. అంటే R cube అనే వాల్యూమ్ కదా, సో A power 1/3 కదా ఇది. R అనేది డైరెక్ట్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్ టు వాల్యూమ్. V is equals to 1/4 pi 3/4 4/3 volume, yeah, okay, volume is directly proportional here. Volume is directly proportional to R. 4/3 pi r cube kada, 4/3 pi r cube. So V is directly proportional to R kada ikkada, ante volume of a nucleus is proportional to A power 1/3. Okay, fine. Volume of a nucleus is proportional to A, it's proportional to A. Okay, I'll keep that one. Okay, what about the next one? The difference in mass of an atom and its nucleus is called as mass defect. Is that correct? B and 3D, okay. One more thing. V అనేది directly proportional to R cube అనేటప్పుడు R cube is directly proportional to A. Right? No, it is not A power 1/3. So option 1 I can neglect it out. Volume of a nucleus, yes, volume it is directly proportional. When V is directly proportional to R cube is directly proportional to A, and so I can say V is directly proportional to A. Yes, option B I can say. So true and false they are asking kada. So I can neglect this option A, I can neglect this option C also I can neglect it. So remaining into the like difference in mass defect. So difference in mass of an atom and its nucleus is called mass defect. Difference in mass of a nucleus and its constituent is called, yes, different in mass of a nucleus and its constituents is called as mass defect. So option 4 is the answer. B and D are true, A and C are false. So next question we will see. So the second question, an unknown nucleus has a nuclear density 2.29 into 10 power 17 kg per meter cube and mass of 19.926 into 10 power minus 27 kg. Its mass number A is approximately. So I need to take it is nothing but how much A is I need to find. So what is mass number, like M they have given, capital M is equals to 19.926 into 10 power minus 27, and nuclear density they have given, like density is equals to 2.29 into 10 power 17 kg per meter cube. See, mass of a nucleus, so mass of a nucleus is directly proportional to mass of the nucleus directly proportional to, it is 1.67 into 10 power minus 27 kg, mass of the nucleus. So which is nothing but A is nothing but the total mass by nucleus mass. And enta 19.926 into 10 power minus 27 divided by 1.67 into 10 power minus 27. I need to get the value. So which is approximately I will get as option 1, that is 12. Option 1, that is 12. Okay. So 33rd question, right? Third question. So 33rd question, what they are saying, Savita, 11th standard student, while conducting an experiment to determine the effective length of a simple pendulum L, notes that data of a time taken to complete 30 oscillation. So 30 oscillation ki 60 seconds. So time will be 60 by 30 kada, which is nothing but 2 seconds. And hence calculate the length of the simple pendulum. So T is equals to 2 pi root over L by G. They ask us to take pi square value as 9.8 and 9.8 as G. Okay, so 2 is equals to 2 pi root over L by 9.8. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 1 is equals to pi into root over L by 9.8. So square on both sides. What I'll get? Pi square into L by 9.8. This 9.8 and this 9.8 will get cancelled off. L will be equals to 1. So answer is 1 meter. Answer is 1 meter. Done? So 34th question, an electric heater supplies heat to a system at 100 watt. If the system performs work at 75 joules, then the rate of internal energy will be. So what is the formula? Delta Q is equals to delta U plus delta W. And like how much they have given here, like 1 is 100, this is 100. Heat supplies 100 is equals to delta U and work is 75 they have given, no, 75. So delta U will be 100 minus 75, which is equals to 25. Option D is the answer. Okay, next one. A thin wire of a length L and a linear mass density m is bent in a circular ring xy plane with a center C as shown in the given figure. The moment of inertia of the ring about the axis y dash will be. Okay, so y dash they are asking, no, so moment of inertia, so m will be equals to m into L. Okay, the mass into m into L, and radius r is equals to L by 2 pi. Radius r is equals to L by 2 pi, and they are asking about the y dash, which is nothing but m in half m square, ring no of m r square, half into m is ml and r square it is L by this L by 2 pi the whole square. So which is nothing but m L square by this is 4, this is 8 pi square. Option 3 ml square, this cube will get cancelled, this no, ml square 8 pi square. Option 4 is the answer. Option 4, that is the answer. Okay, we will start with the question number 36. Question number 36 em cheptunnaru, a galvanometer of a resistance 100 ohms gives full scale deflection of a current 1 milliampere. It is converted into an ammeter of a range of 0 to 10 ampere. The shunt required is, so 36th question, right? So 36th question, yeah, so shunt, so S is equals to shunt, S is equals to current of galvanometer into resistance of galvanometer by I minus Ig. So which is nothing but how much it is, 10 power minus 3 milliampere, no, into resistance how much, 100, and the current it is varies, no, so it is range is 10 minus 0.001. So the final answer will be option 1 is the answer. Option 1 is the answer. So 37th question, in a meter bridge experiment the position of a cell E and the galvanometer G are interchanged. E and E are interchanged, they have given. We shall observe the galvanometer. Only left side deflection, there will be no deflection irrespective of the position of the jockey. Only right side deflection, both left side and right side deflection and balance at a point. So there is no deflection. Yes, obviously when this two are interchanged, no, so both right side and left side deflections balanced. Okay. So peak value of an alternating current is 5 ampere and frequency is 60 hertz. How long will the current starting from 0 to take to reach the peak value? Okay, so what is the given things here, like I is equals to I naught sin omega t, ఇది మనకి తెలిసిన వాల్యూ, అంటే which means omega t will be equals to pi by 2. Okay, So 2 pi f into t will be equals to pi by 2, where t will be equals to pi and pi will get cancelled off, and it is 1 by 4f. So what is the frequency they have given? It is 60. So 1 by 4 into 60, which is nothing but 1 by 240. 1 by 240 is the answer. So next question. So here they have given that for a given figure below shows a long straight solid wire of a circular cross section of radius a carrying a steady current I. The current I is uniformly distributed across its cross section. The plot which correctly represents the variation of magnetic field. So magnetic field from the axis of the conductor, like what they are saying is initially it is directly proportional, like magnetic field no. So B is directly proportional to R, and what happens for the next thing? No, B is inversely proportional to R. This is linear. This is linear. And what about this one? Hyperbola, no? Hyperbola. So first increasing and then it is hyperbolic. Option 1 is the answer. Okay. The next one. So two statements are given below. When the forward bias voltage across PN junction diode decreases above a certain threshold voltage, the diode current increases significantly. Yes, it is true. This current is called as reverse saturation current. Yeah, option 1, both A and B are true. Whatever A is given, it is true, and B is given, that is also a true thing. So which of the following statement are correct? Again, which of the following statement are correct, they are asking. Inside a conductor, the electrostatic field is 0. Obviously it is 0, no? A. Electric field at the surface of a charged conductor does not depend upon the surface charge density. No, it is false. The interior of a charged conductor can have no excess charge in the static situation. Yes. At the surface of a charged conductor, the electrostatic field must be normal. Obviously, it can be any surface, but it will be normal. So option D also correct. So the electrostatic potential is 0 everywhere inside the, no. So A, C, D are correct. A, C, D. Option 3 is the answer. So for a metal work function 6.6 electron volt, which of the following wavelength of incident radiation does not give a raised to photoelectric effect? So I need to check with each and everything, right? So what is the formula we'll use here? So lambda naught, like that threshold free wavelength I need to get, no? Threshold wavelength lambda naught Hc by phi. Okay, Hc by phi. So each and everything I need to check. So if it is less than or if it is greater than, then that will be my answer. Okay. So 42nd question. So answer is option 3, 200. Only 200 I will get. Option 3. So in a concave lens, a ray of a light emerges. Okay, let me take a question here. Yeah, I'll come for this question, like what is the word, we will check it here. And what about the 44th question? A submarine is designed to withstand an absolute pressure 100 atmospheric pressure. How deep it can go below the water surface? Okay, this is simple, no? P is equals to P naught plus rho g h. So withstand with the pressure. Okay, so I'll give the values here. Rho is equals to how much? 1000. G is equals to 10. And H I need to find. P naught is the how much? P naught is equals to 10 power 3 again. Got it? So this 100 is equals to 10 power 3, that is 1000 plus 1000 into 10 into H. Okay, this is the thing. 100 atmospheric into 10 power 3. Done. So take this 1 lakh minus 1000 divide by how much this is, again this one 0, 4 zeros into h, sorry, equals to h. We will get that as 990 meter, 990 meter. And the final question, so again match the following: microwave, visible light, gamma rays, infrared waves. So infrared rays, so infrared rays ante enti, electrons in atoms emits lights when they move from higher energy to the lower energy level. Okay, this is the first one. Gamma rays is nothing but radioactive decay of the nucleus. Visible light, vibration of atom and the molecules. And microwave, the fourth one. So option 4 is the answer. 4321. 4321. Okay. So with this we'll conclude this session of the paper discussion. Okay, we'll meet in the next class, guys. Bye bye.